All right, Till, welcome to our August Member of the Month Spotlight. We have Ralph joining us, and today we're going to get to know a little bit about Ralph while also tasting some seltzer waters. We have a number of different brands, and the way that we're going to rate these is not on any crazy scale. We're just going to talk about things that we like, things that we dislike. Remember, as always, as you can tell, aesthetics are important. Really cool shirt, we're looking for cool packaging, all that good stuff. So first thing we're going to start with is, and we're just going to be sipping on these. Also, a fun fact about Ralph, you don't really like seltzer water.
Not at all.
So maybe I should have asked that before we started this, but don't worry about it. We're starting, which is, from what I believe to be kind of the top of the list, which is a lime Topo Chico. First thoughts, Ralph? Aesthetics. Do you like the bottle? Dislike it?
Love the bottle. It matches the color scheme we got going today. Green shirt, lime green over here.
So we're good. So we're gonna try it, and this is the lime Topo Chico. Cheers, Ralph. Take a little sip. I really like this. Perfect amount of bubbles. They're not too harsh, and I love the hint of lime.
I would concur.
You like it?
Concur.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
While we pour the next one, can you just tell us a little bit about how you got started doing CrossFit?
Start CrossFit. I used to work out a lot at the gym. Your normal Planet Fitness, Gold's Gym, things of that nature. But working out, doing the same workouts every other day kind of got boring. So I was looking for something different. So I was in Ohio once I started CrossFit because I'm a military guy. So started Googling gyms, found one. I was instantly hooked the first day.
Cool. Awesome. We're going to get more information on Ralph. Ralph's going to finish up his seltzer, even though I know it's not his favorite. Next thing we're going to get into is the Polar is pretty classic, and this is it's a New England brand, and this is their raspberry lime. So again, we're sticking with the flavored seltzer, and we're going to give this one a try. Now, aesthetics for me, it's fine. Take it or leave it. Plastic. Ralph, like the bottle, dislike the bottle. What do you think?
I'm loving what this animal is right here.
Oh, the polar bear.
Polar bear.
Yeah, polar bears, majestic animals, but also dangerous and maybe a little bit mysterious, kind of like Ralph. So let's give it a try. Raspberry lime. I like the notes, just smelling it. Yeah, I don't. Now we're smelling it. Refreshing. The bubbles feel smaller. I don't know if that's a real thing, but the bubbles feel a bit smaller to me. And flavor-wise, I don't know. It's fine. This is nothing that I'm going to go out of my way to buy, where for the Topo Chico, I'm for sure going to do that. So let's finish it up. We're going to be so hydrated, have to burp so much, and have to pee so badly by the time this is over. So, got the CrossFit origin story. Ralph, outside of the gym, what are like your favorite hobbies? What are things that you love to do?
Well, as you can see, I'm rocking my full send softball jersey. If you see me every day in class, I'm rocking some type of softball jersey. So
yeah, the swag is crazy.
If I'm not doing this, playing softball. If I'm not playing softball, I'm coaching my kids.
And how many kids do you have?
I got 4 kids. One that's 5 weeks old.
Wow.
Another one that's 7 years old. Another one that's 14, and my oldest is 16, going on 30.
Wow. That's amazing. I have 2 dogs, and I think that's tough sometimes. So having 4 kids is probably crazy.
I got 2 chocolate labs too.
Okay, cool. So he's just really crapping on me in every part here.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna get into another local brand. This is Poland Spring, and this is Simply Bubbles. So this is unflavored, and you know, Poland Spring, what it means to be from Maine. That's their slogan. Again, you know, this to me already is kind of a bit of a throwaway brand. It's fine, but it's nothing that I'm gonna seek out. Let's just give it a try and Talk about it. This is Poland Spring Simply Bubbles. I may have to make the pours a little bit smaller, but let's see.
Tiny bubbles.
I actually don't even feel like it's incredibly carbonated.
No.
Yeah. You know, this to me is the bottom of the barrel from what we've tasted so far, and yeah, would not buy again. Ralph, what about you?
It tastes like that fast food carbonated water.
Okay, yeah. So
you don't get juice. You get, hey, give me a water.
Yeah, you know what
This
I
is what
used.
you get.
You know what I used to do? Like when I'd go to one of those places and be like, "Can I have a cup for water?" And then I'd fill it up with soda. That was the move back in the day when I was about 13. So we're gonna crack into another can right now, but before we do, Ralph, what are like your favorite workouts to do at Tilt? Now, real quick, fun fact: Ralph just took the 630, absolutely crushed it, had a great time. But like all of us, there are certainly workouts that we love more than others, movements that we love more than others. So Ralph, what are some things that you really like to do at the gym?
I really love weightlifting Wednesdays.
Cool.
Squatting, anything with the squat, I think is my jam.
Cool.
People here say I'm a burpee ninja, but
Dude, that's
I don't know.
that's high praise. We do a crap ton of burpees here, so being a burpee ninja, pretty awesome. All right, so next one we're getting into is this brand called Liquid Death. Now, off the bat, aesthetics for me, number one. Anything with a melting skull is absolutely insane. Now, I've had this before, and well, let's just talk about it. The can is cool. I'm not sure what they're doing that's really that special. So let's pour it up and let's talk about it. Ralph, what about you? Do you like this can?
Love the can.
Yeah.
It's like death by sparkling water.
Yeah. It says murder your thirst. So to me, this is a company that's compensating, but let's find out. Is this even carbonated? Worst bubbles we've had.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way?
Yeah.
There's like nothing there.
All
So
the bubbles are at the bottom. It's not rising to the top.
this is very close to still water. Again, great job with the can. For me, and again, I've had this before, fool me once, like I'll buy this because I love the can, and I bought it just because I thought it was important for us to try. But this right here, for me, and we'll see what Ralph says, the order right now is, I would say, Topo Chico, the Polar Seltzer, Poland Spring, and then Liquid Death.
Agree.
Okay.
But the raspberry lime hits you with the smell.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of switching. But
Oh, you want this ahead of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You get hit with the smell right off the bat.
so because it's Ralph's show and I'm just here co-starring, we're gonna switch it up. So I like that. Now, before we get into this, we're gonna get a little personal here, and we're just gonna talk some of your favorite movies. Are you a big movie guy?
Love movies.
Okay. So let's start with just a movie that's like in your top 5, something that you really love to watch.
I'm more into comedy.
Oh,
Or
love it.
So some dumb stuff. So, favorite movie is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Oh, love it.
And then my next one, Ace Ventura: Nature Calls.
Oh, love it.
And then I got into all the Star Wars movies.
Same.
Episode 3 is my favorite one. Return of the Sith.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Just a bunch of random stuff. I'm all over the map.
And I guess now your kids are old enough, some of your kids are old enough where you can kind of show them movies that like you've really loved, which I think is probably the best part, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any kids, but I'm just imagining it's probably fun to show people, like show your kids movies that you've really enjoyed.
Absolutely.
Well, enough about Ralph and movies. We're now going to talk about this company that's ever and ever and ever to be continued. So this is sparkling water balanced with electrolytes. So yeah,
And swag.
it's swagged out. For me, this is a really cool can, bottle can, whatever it is. You can tell they're really trying to separate themselves. Let's find out if the product is as good as the packaging. So here we go. I don't know what electrolytes taste like, so maybe it tastes like electrolytes. Ralph, what do you think bubble-wise on this one?
Bubbles are good.
The bubbles are good. Where does this fall in the hierarchy of what we have? I think I'm gonna put it. We'll keep Polar first, Topo Chico second, and then I was gonna put Ever and Ever there.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if this is on camera, so I don't even know if you can see it. And Liquid Death is still last. And just so you know, for my rating, Topo Chico's first. But again, we got to be respectful. Got to be respectful to Ralph. All right. Next one we're gonna sample is LaCroix, and this is a really popular brand, and I think looks classier than it is. Like, there was this whole thing that people thought it was like this really classy brand, and they found out they're just using like tap water and they're carbonating it. Who knows? Let's talk sports. You're a big softball player. Do you watch sports outside of here, or are you mostly like CrossFit softball type of guy?
Nope. I mainly watch sports. Anything with a ball, I'm into it. I know enough about a little bit of everything, but a master of none.
Well, that's the CrossFit way. You know, CrossFit, we're not great at anything. We're good at most things. We're like me, suck at a lot. Who do you root for football? Because this is going to be big. You know, people are either going to be psyched or they're not. So, you big Bills fan?
No.
All right, great. So you're good.
No.
Who do you root for in football?
So anytime I move from state to state, I always cheer for the local team. Which, you know, hey, I'm all about New England until they play Kansas City Chiefs. That's my hometown.
Okay.
I kind of had some heartburn last year.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Brady kind of put the beat down on my guy.
Yeah.
But, you know, anytime I'm in a state, I'm always cheering for the local teams.
Cool. All right. So Kansas City Chiefs, Patriots. I'm all for it. We're gonna get into this lime LaCroix and. Yeah, exactly. I think you're supposed to drink this with your pinky out. So, way more bubbles. You okay?
Yeah. You get hit with the lime.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I think the lime is overpowering.
Oh, wow.
Just a bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I'm not really getting hit with the lime. Again, at some point, it's like, this is fine. It's not going to be a favorite of mine. Where are we going to put it in the rankings here? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to put it like at the same level as the Poland Spring Simply Bubbles.
Yep.
Yeah? So, right now, from top to bottom, and I'm just going to put Topo Chico up here, and because, that's, we got Polar, which is Ralph's favorite, Topo Chico, which is mine. We got Ever and Ever in second. We got Poland Spring Bubbles and LaCroix at second to last, and Liquid Death bringing up the rear. So, you're from Kansas, right?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Sorry, from Kansas City, Missouri. Talk a little bit about the food scene there. Like, if I was going to be like, hey man, I'm going to make your favorite meal. What's your favorite meal? Let's chop it up. Let's talk about what you're liking to eat. And is there a favorite from where you're from?
So Kansas City is a huge barbecue scene.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, huge barbecue scene. But then there's different places. So everything originated from Gates Barbecue. If I would go there, I would get me burnt ends with some hot barbecue sauce, some baked beans, and a good potato salad.
Okay, so are burnt ends, like, if you're into barbecue, is that the ultimate, or is that like I'm just at, because you're the aficionado here.
Yeah, it's just a favorite of mine.
Okay.
You know, everyone has their favorites. But
Yep.
Burnt ends or rib tips.
Okay.
Or anything like that. You know, that's kind of my
Okay.
wheelhouse.
And have you been to any barbecue places in Mass yet? Because there's like a Blue Ribbon Barbecue, Red Bones. There's a number of places in Boston. Have you checked any of those out?
Not as of yet.
Okay,
Just,
so
you know, busy.
he's only got 4 kids, 2 dogs, plays softball, works out here, and has a full-time job, which he's not at liberty to talk about because it's top secret and below ground. I just made that up, but let's just say that it is. So we're going to dive right into our next one. Now, this is Waterloo. And Waterloo is a pretty cool brand in that they make some really neat flavors. And this is a blueberry Waterloo. Now, Kelly Slavin said that we should be doing the pineapple Waterloo, but this is my show, not yours. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to try the blueberry. And I think you're going to like this. It's... me personally, I know I already like this, but let's dive into it. So first off, the notes of blueberry are crazy. Sorry, are you going for a cheers? I'm sorry, that's so rude of me. And that's balanced. It's nice. Ralph?
You know. I have
you don't
nothing,
care about it.
I have nothing to add here. You know, you get hit with the smell, the flavor. The can is simple.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna put this in second. Like, I'm gonna put it with the Ever and Ever. It's good. It's not great. Again, for you to beat Topo Chico, first off, you gotta have a dope bottle. These are like mostly cans and some other stuff. And I'm just gonna give myself another splash of this. God, you gotta take another taste of this. I think you're gonna like it. Go ahead. It's the bubbles are way different. All right, so we're gonna get into Spindrift now. Spindrift is our only seltzer that has real fruit juice. So Spindrift is a company, just this can has 15 calories. Thankfully, Ralph just worked out. He'll be fine. But the ingredients in this are carbonated water and then pineapple juice. So to give you an example, these other ones use natural flavors. Who knows what natural flavors are? But we certainly know what pineapple juice is. I would assume that this flavor-wise is going to be off the charts. We can already see that it's not perfectly clear. Okay. I feel like we're going to be feeling this. Dang.
This is the jam right here.
Yeah.
This is the move.
This is really good. And 15 calories you burn from essentially walking up a flight of stairs, so you could crush a bunch of these and be totally fine. Also, not that we're saying that you should be mixing these with alcohol, but what, Ralph? I'm just saying you.
Oh, no, I'm not a drinker, so
yeah. I mean, neither am I, really, because it's still before noon.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Wow. I'm putting this front of the pack.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so Spindrift has moved to the top of the pack, followed closely behind by Topo Chico, Polar, Waterloo, Ever and After, Poland Springs, La Croix, and the crappiest of the crap, Liquid Death, coming in last. Our last one we have is this company called Nixie. And this is a lime ginger seltzer. Now, Nixie has about 3 SKUs. They only have 3 different flavors, but they're freaking heavy hitters. So they're essentially like when Ralph bats cleanup. Hey, how about that little softball reference? Here we go. Okay, so, let's crack it open. Let's see what we got here. This is our lime ginger Nixie. And let's see what we got. You don't like it?
No.
Talk to me.
I don't know what like mop water tastes like.
Oh,
It smells
wow.
like- that's what it smells.
You don't like it at all?
No.
Huh.
This is not the move. Maybe it's because that ginger that's in it.
Yeah. It's interesting. This is where Ralph and I disagree. I like this one, but you know what? I like drinking mop water. So. When I have this, it's normally like ice cold, ice baby, and it usually tastes better. Ralph, where are you putting this?
I'm in the LaCroix, Poland area.
Okay, so he's putting this third to last. So quick recap before we give Ralph some parting words. He's gonna take about 7 minutes and talk to the camera. I'm just kidding. In first place, we have Spindrift. Tied for second, we have Topo Chico and Polar, with Topo Chico edging Polar out just in my own mind. Third, we have Waterloo, Ever and Ever. Second to last, we got La Croix, Poland Spring, and Nixie. And in the loser bracket, we have Liquid Death. Now, these are just our reviews, which are 100% correct. If you have questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments here. I do want to give Ralph about 30 seconds to just talk to the camera about what being the member of the month means to you. Take it away, Ralph.
You know what? It's great that people recognize the hard work. The coaches are like, hey, the most important part is getting to the gym, and that's what I try to do. Be more consistent and get here and just work hard. If you hear crazy noises or anything like that, that's probably me in the corner. But you know what? I own it. I come in, work hard, and I'm reaping the benefits from it. So.
Heck yeah. So I'm really happy that we got to be here today to interview Ralph. We're going to be bringing back these monthly segments where we interview the member of the month, put them on video, review some stuff, have some fun. Peel the curtain back here. The way that we select member of the month is not anything crazy. We literally, all the coaches just talk together about who we think has been absolutely killing it at the gym. What Ralph talked about is what I see every single day. Coming in, giving full effort, having fun, and owning things that we're not great at, working on those, getting better. So, Ralph, from me and the rest of the coaching staff, congratulations on being member of the month. Really cool thing is Ralph's going to have the wrestling belt that he's going to take home for a month. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's really cool. I'll give it to you on the way out. And the last question we have for Ralph is, if you were a professional wrestler, what would your walkout song be?
I'm a huge Nelly fan, so I would put I'm number one.
It was so funny. So I was about to say Hot in Here by Nelly, but number one, anything by the Saint Lunatics is good. Maybe we'll break out the Air Force Ones. Have a wonderful day, CrossFit Tilt. We'll see you later. Let's get fit. Let's have some fun.